everyone, it's Presley of ActOutGames.com here, and today we are going to be building a pond. We're going to be using this book called Wildlife Gardeners that me and my little brother just got, and it had a page on building a pond. And we thought that was a good idea for our yard, and I think ponds will attract turtles, and I love turtles. So we're going to make this pond. So we're going to be going to Lowe's and getting some water plants. But first we're going to have to actually physically dig the pond. So we have some place to actually put the animals. So we're going to be using this container as a base for the pond. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a hole that we can put the container in. And we're going to put the container in there. And then we will have a dug pond, but then we have to add everything so it looks nicer and the animals can actually get in and out. So let's get started. Okay, so here's everything we bought for the pond. We bought some little rocks, like this whole bag is full of small rocks to kind of decorate around the pond. We bought these slabby rocks, and we bought this container, but it's supposed to be filled for plants, but we're going to use it for our pond when we fill it up and everything. We bought some sand to like sprinkle around the pond, and as well as we used it to level out the pond. We also bought some water plants to put in the water. So let's fill the container up with water now. So now we're going to put some rocks in the pond at different levels. 3 spiders in this pond though, so yay. Now we're going to fill the pond with water. Whoa. There's some water. Lettuce. So this is a few days after we've put the pond in, and I've been looking inside of these, and there are pill bugs and millipedes on the pond plants, and that is kind of strange since they're just kind of floating in the pond. This one wouldn't be that strange since it was touching the surface, but this one is not touching the surface and it might have touched the surface at one point, but at any point I've observed it was not touching the surface. So what my theory is on why is we have these rocks around here, and as you know, pill bugs love to hide under rocks. So there's some under here. There's none under there, but pill bugs love to hide under rocks, and that's where they make their houses. So what I suspect is they found the rock, and they thought there would be other rocks like out here. So they walked into the water, and they kind of got confused, and they managed to latch onto a pond plant, and they stayed there for a large amount of time. And they stayed there until I took them out. So here are some of the ones that I found. Some of them have already exited. I found this mystery species. I actually don't know what it is. It's this weird grubby worm thing, which I thought was dead. Millipede and a few pill bugs. These are just a few of the things I found. The rest have already crawled off the plate, or I have already put under a rock. So I find this very strange, and if any of you guys know why this actually happens, tell me in the comments below why it actually happens. So we're hoping we would attract some snakes to our pond, since you know we probably have a few here, and we also have a dog who's being very loud. But we didn't attract any snakes, but at least we attracted this one. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.